Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you very much for stopping by. If you are new, please consider subscribing to our channel as well as clicking the notification bell. And if you like what you hear today, please consider liking this video so that we can share this content to a wider audience. Now, what I'm going to share with you with regards to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is not meant to be financial advice. If you require financial advice, guys, please, you know what to do. Seek someone who is trying to give you financial advice. These are by no means indications that you should go and invest in these projects. These are just my own takes on how I'm playing the market. So one of our public portfolios, which is the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, has seen us select 6 blockchains in Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, which includes Kusama, we call that Dotsama, Cosmos ecosystem, NEARProtocol, and Ego blockchain. And if you remember, for the past 2 weeks, we've also been asking you which other blockchain should we consider instead of Ego, because at the moment we have not made a move yet, and there must be reasons because of that. So if you got any suggestions on what blockchain we should consider, make number 6 position instead of Ego, let us know in the comment section. Anyway, so this is a portfolio. We have selected these 6 blockchains, and from within those 6 blockchains, we are selecting projects that we're investing in, and the aim is to invest at least 2,500 into each of these 6, with the aim of nesting the full budget we can achieve of 15K all the way up to 600K. Is it possible? It's all going to be down to the projects we select for this exercise, but some of them are showing some strength while others are struggling. Anyway, let's dive in for this week's updates to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, starting with the Ethereum blockchain, where we hold 3 positions in VulcanForged and the PUR token, PerpetualProtocol and the PEP token, as well as RMRK.app and the RBN token. So RMRK.app and the RBN token first. The price for the RBN token this week is sitting at 15 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $166.57. Week on week, we are slightly up by 9.2%. Overall, we're still down 36.9%, which makes RMRK.app and the RBN token one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to PerpetualProtocol and the PEP token. The price for the PEP token this week is sitting at 58.2 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $582.18. Week on week, we are slightly down by 7.4%. Overall, we are up 37%, which makes PerpetualProtocol one of the best performing positions so far within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. Next is VulcanForged and PUR token. The price for the PUR token this week is sitting at $3.69. Portfolio value is sitting at $379.59. Week on week, we are up by 9.2%. Overall, we are up 4.5%. And that concludes the Ethereum portion to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. Moving on to Cardano blockchain, where we hold that single position in AADAFinance, and the AADA token has been flying in recent weeks. So the price for the AADA token this week is sitting at $2.43. Portfolio value is sitting at $394.52. Week on week, we are up a huge 63.3%, which lends credence to my claim week in, week out that some of the drops we see, when you see a drop of 24% overall or in a week, it can be recovered within a very limited time. So it's just for people to know these things. In crypto, prices are volatile and people should not be scared of red. If you got the resources, when you see red and you believe in the project you invested in, try and accumulate more. Anyway, that's what I'll do. Anyway, this is not meant to be financial advice. You do what's best for your situation. Week on week, like I said, we are up a massive 63.3%, and overall, we are up 126.5%. And if you remember, AADAFinance towards the end of last year, around November, December time, AADAFinance was the worst performing position within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, but it made sense. My private position at least, I did add AADAFinance during that time, and now the results are coming through. This week's performance makes AADAFinance the best performing asset within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge at an overall change of 126.5%, and that is great. Next up is the Dotsama ecosystem, where we hold positions in Bit.country and the NEAR token, RMRK.app and the RMRK token, as well as MoonbeamNetwork and the GLMR token. Starting with Bit.country and the NEAR token, the price for the NEAR token this week is sitting at 12.7 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $101.83. Week on week, we are slightly down by 8.4%. Overall, we are down 58.7%, which makes Bit.country Pioneer and the NEAR token one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to RMRK.app and the RMRK token. The price for the RMRK token this week is sitting at $1.76. Portfolio value is sitting at $363.12. Week on week, we are down 8.9%. Overall, we are down 24.4%, which makes RMRK.app and the RMRK token one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to Moonbeam. We've got some great news on Moonbeam. The price for the Moonbeam token this week is sitting at 27 cents. Portfolio value is is now sitting at $541.94. Why? Because we added to our position on Moonbeam as soon as the price went under 30 cents. So we added another 1,000 GLMR tokens at an average price of 27.65 cents, almost 28 cents, and that brings our average entry price to 36 cents from 44 cents. So our entry price, the average now, has gone down because of our move. So if this price decreases again towards the 20-cent mark or below the 20-cent mark, we will be adding another 1,000 or a couple of thousand GLMR tokens as well, our Moonbeam position. So you can see the power of DCAing, but ours is methodical. We are not just adding on a periodic basis at set dates or times. We are monitoring the prices and the markets and then make a move. So we now hold a total of 2,006.55 GLMR tokens at an entry total cost of $722.16, and week on week we are down 4.9%. Overall, we are now down 26.6%. So again, you can see the impact on the overall price movements as well. It still makes Moonbeam the worst performing position, but our entry price and our cost basis is coming down proportionally. And that concludes our summer position within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. Next, we move to the Cosmos ecosystem, where we hold positions in Akash network and the AKT token, EVMOS and the EVMOS token, as well as Injective and the ING token. Starting with Akash network, where the price of the AKT token is sitting at 42.2 cents, portfolio value is sitting at $457.45. Week on week, we are up a significant 48.5%. Overall, we are now up 78.3%, which makes Akash network one of the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. And if you remember, last week Akashi was on the floor. It was literally hovering around our entry price of around 22 cents. Now it's double that, which is great. Anyway, we move on to EVMOS and the EVMOS token. The price for the EVMOS token this week is sitting at 16 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $182.69. Week on week, we are down 6.6%. Overall, we are still down 62.2%. So EVMOS is one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. Injective and the ING token is next. The price for the ING token this week is sitting at $6.34. Our portfolio value this week is sitting at $633.78. Week on week, we are down 8.9%. Overall, we are still up 51.7%, which makes Injective and the ING token one of the best performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Injective, one of the most promising projects within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge as well. So that concludes our Cosmos ecosystem position within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. We move on to NEARProtocol and the NEAR token. The price for the NEAR token this week is sitting at $1.56. Portfolio value is sitting at $87.79. Week on week, we are down 6.8%. Overall, we're still down 53.3%, which makes NEARProtocol one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. There you have it, folks. An update to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we have seen some mouth-watering price increases from the AADA token of AADAFinance, and Akash network has had some decent recoveries. So, okay, there are fluctuations. The market is volatile, but good projects, they will always recover. Bad projects, they drop, they never recover. Based on what's happening and the way we are selecting our projects and our investments, we should, in all likelihood, be adding to anything that sees its lowest prices to make sure we increase the chances of us hitting our targets of that 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Anyway, what does everyone think? Do you think our portfolio is solid so far, the projects that are in it? Let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Until next time, this is FD4H5.tv, your host for this week's 15K to 600K portfolio updates. Until next time, bye for now.